Today is day number 3 of our project to add track number 3 to our Polar Express layout. And today we're going to be going under the table to start the process of putting wires in that will connect the track 3 circuit to track number 3. We have under the table all the way around wiring harnesses that are connected together following a protocol established by the Lionel Collectors Club of America to make standardized modular tables that can be interconnected. So we're going to follow that protocol in our connections, and we're going to use the blocks, terminal blocks, that those wiring harnesses are connected to connect up wiring that will then form connections for tracks all the way around the table on track number 3. We do a connection about every 4 to 6 feet in order to be sure that we keep a constant level of voltage to track number 3. That's especially important because this is going to be an elevated track, and there's going to be grades that have to be negotiated by the locomotives. And getting up those grades is going to require power. By having the connections every few feet, we'll keep a constant level of voltage on the tracks that will help the locomotive to be able to negotiate the grade, get to the top, and then continue to go around the layout. We're going to go under the table and start making those connections for the wiring, which we call drops. Under the train tables, I've got a total of 9 of these terminal blocks. There are 3 on this end table. Show a second one off just there. So there's 3 under this table. There's 2 under the opposite end table, and there are 2 side tables on each side of the layout for a total of 4 side tables. So each of those has 1 terminal block. Each of these terminal blocks gives me 2 connection points, and you can see that here. There's like one here that I can connect up. Inside the terminal block, these two points are connected electronically, so I can connect to either one of these and I'm getting the same effect. So I have a total with the 9 terminal blocks under the tables. I have a total of 18 connection points. Now I don't need nearly that many for the drops that I'm going to be doing for the power connections to track number 3, but I will use quite a few of them. Here's the hole I just drilled down into here in order to be able to thread the power cord that will connect with the rails up to that, and then it'll connect with the terminal block. I've now connected these 2 new power wires for track number 3. The positive goes on to the yellow cord side of the terminal block, and that is connecting now with the power, and then the ground, the brown, which is the ground, goes on to the black, which is the common ground for all of the connections that I make. That will get me going good on that one, so now I'm ready to move on to the next step. You can see where I've fished the wire up here through, and these are the connectors that will actually connect to the Fastrack rail terminals under the track. I'll fish that excess wire back down under the table after I make the track connection, but for now I've got plenty of slack to work with. I'm busy working on my track 3, building an elevated track 3 for my Polar Express layout, and I just received in the Postal Service a order that I had placed for gray sound foam roadbed. This is a 1/4 inch thick, and let me pull this out and show you this. This is 5 strips of it that total, your 6-foot strips that'll total 30 feet. Actually I ordered 2 of these, as well as 2 8-inch wide pads that I'll use as switch pads. The seller is an eBay merchant. He uses the eBay store is Spark00033, but don't try to remember that. I'll put a link down below. I used him about 16 or 17 months ago when I was first starting my layout, and I was really pleased with the quality of the goods that he sells. The track foam worked great. It really quiets things down. It's very easy to work with. It's very durable, very sturdy, and I was really pleased with what I ordered from him. So this time when I'm building track 3, I ordered from him again, and again I'm pleased with him and with his product. It works great. You'll see it as I go along with this video some more, but I just thought I'd include that here, and I'll include a link below because again I think this is a great product. Another great product is this Lionel Fastrack Modular Railroad Specifications Manual that is from the Lionel Collectors Club of America, lionelcollectors.org, and I'll put a link for that down below as well. But this includes the description of the wiring harnesses that I'm using under my tables, and I'll have a photo of that included in this video so you can see that and take a look at that. But the whole thing is very useful if you're trying to build something and don't know quite where to start. If you're a rookie like I was starting out on this, this is a great resource to help you get started, and it also provides sources that you can use for wiring harnesses, hardware that you might need. Just a quick look at where I'm at with the construction right now. I'm starting to get the elevation that I'm looking for, working my way up slowly. I'm at the point also where I'm just starting to use columns underneath it. These columns will be painted concrete gray when I get through with them, when I have them in place. But the support structure for that from here on out is going to be primarily on those columns. I'm using 1-inch poplar dowel rod as my columns. There'll be a wooden support underneath it, the whole length of it, board underneath it, 1x6 board underneath it, the whole length of it, and then the columns will hold that board up, and that will make it look pretty professional, I think, by the time I've got it all painted and it's in place. But so far everything seems to be working, and the locomotive is negotiating the hill, so I think we're going to be able to get this done. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Please click the thumbs up below, like the video, and I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.